time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe in me,
you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're you and me, you're you and me.
Hello, everybody. Happy joy. There we go. I remember to hit the button now. But yes, hello, Kyrie. Hello, Carv. Hello, Cinta. How's everybody doing this fine feathered day? We are, of course, back with some Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy. Not in that order. Also, Carv, welcome back to, I'm sorry you're back in the US. Hey, Bossy, long time no see. Yes, I think I can only offer my sincerest apologies for stepping back on US soil. That's it's a hard pill to swallow, I know, but you'll get through it. You're strong. I know you can. Hello, Ashy, welcome. Hello, streamer. I streamed Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy a couple minutes ago. Congratulations. Goddamn. Yeah, that's a thing. Damn. Couple of minutes. Well, welcome to my nonsense anyway. We're almost done Dual Destinies. Unless you're a bot. Unless this is the new bot shenanigans right here. I'm a fan of Ace Attorney game. Ashi, tell me some nonsense to prove you're not a bot. It's getting hot, Chad. I hate hot so much. Just remove your skin. You don't need it. I love watching anime. What's your dad's second cousin's name? Prove it. Okay, Bossy, I can't even say that. I don't know. Anime. Ah, we're still generic. That could be anything. While it did follow my line of questioning, it could also just be a predictionary bot measure. I don't know. The bots have gotten stupid. I'm waiting for the nonsense to start. I know mine are funny enough. Damn, I wish I had a funny third uncle twice removed. You see, we had to remove him because of the drinking problem and not because he was part of a kidney disease. Yes! Carve, I'm well aware! It has been... What do you mean it's been long? I'm pretty sure you were, like... existed. Are you a bot now, Carve? Wait a minute, no one asked you what your favorite anime was. Alright. Alright, Ashy, if you're a bot, you're a bastard. Just trying to fit in. No, Oh god, we need to do a new show. Like, hold on, where's Gimp? I need to open up Gimp. I feel a bit coming on. Come on. Shit, if I were a bot, I'd be telling you about great viewers that motherfucker. I have that thing. I have those sites muted. You motherfucker. All right, hold on. Let me see here. It's a little dark. Let me change this up to lime green. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right. Text black. Okay. Where? It's white. It's black on black. God damn it. All right, hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right, everybody, get your bets in. Is it a bot or not? We need like one more message. One more message to see if we get your votes in, everybody. I don't know. Is this viewer a bot? Is Ashy845 a bot or not? Nope, not a bot. No, hold on. Someone else say the word bot. That was a really, really fast reply. That's what a bot would say. Okay, Ashi. I need you to tell me. I need you to say the word San Francisco. I will believe you are real if you tell me San Francisco. Do not recite the Declaration of Independence. That is not a good idea. I need the word San Francisco. Unless the word San Francisco is in my chat from this person, who we may or may not think is a robot. Come on. It's hard to spell. I don't need moo. Oh, that's All right. Give me your best attempt. Give me the best attempt you can possibly do. I want to if you can misspell San Francisco, I will believe you're real. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That is San Francisco. You know what? I'll go with not. Oh, that's I will call that a not bot. The attempt was made, and we have fully uncovered the truth. They are in fact real enough to say San Francisco. Why do I do this? I'm sorry. Twitch has had a major issue with bots coming in and pretending to be real people, and within 3 to 4 messages, it's just exploded, and I've had to ban them pretty fast. You tricked a few of the bot-isms that went on in my head, and I'm like, are we trying to do the thing? You're not someone who wants to make fun of me for no reason. This isn't the Twitch chat way of things. Introductions, cordial, wanting to talk about the game, that's crazy. That never happens at all. There's a San Francisco, Japan. No, oh my god, I'm gonna. My phone! My phone's still on me! Okay, phone is no longer dying. I went to grab a package and now I'm confused. Don't worry, Kyrie, can you type the word San Francisco? This is, yeah, where's that Ace Attorney taking place? In court? In the bombed out courtroom? San Francisco? Thank you. I'm glad we can all, Frisco together. Meanwhile, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Dual Destinies, Tournament for Tomorrow. There's your San Francisco. Good job, team. Hi, Apollo. Good to see you. I don't know if it... How's the jacket from your friend that has not had a single speaking line in the whole series, buddy? Also, the bandage is clipping through your hair. Good talk, buddy. The Nerf hit Apollo hard! Shush! No, we can't make that deep of a fucking poll. My chat doesn't know about my deadlock addictions. We can't do the Apollo Nerf joke at this time. And besides, I think he got buffed today. Apollo? Oh, what is the meaning of this? Congratulations! You win! You did it! My hands sure as shit didn't, but that's fine. Congratulations, Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Edgeworth. You uncovered the truth from 7 years ago, and you saved Prosecutor Blackwell. Oh right, we did that. However, I can't allow this trial to end just yet. It's not even a trial, bud. It's not. Why, Apollo? Why would you do this to us? Phoenix! You know why! You can assume exactly why! Are we gonna get a to be continued? Wow, I stopped last stream at a very inopportune time. Hey guys, well, that's the stream, everybody. Cross-examining a why? Why? Anyway, December 20th, District Court, courtroom number 4. God, I'm about to have fucking same voice syndrome going on with at least 3 of the 4 people here. Mr. Dusty, please explain yourself. It's very simple. There isn't much to explain. The defendant, Miss Athena Sykes, might not be innocent. Sure, Apollo, where are we going with this? What are you talking about? The case from 7 years ago has been settled. I'm not talking about the past here. I'm talking about the present case. It's still not clear who killed Clay Taryn.
But Apollo, why would you?
Miss Sykes, please listen quietly to what I have to say. What in the world is Apollo trying to do? God, you look so sick. Okay. It is very unfortunate that Apollo is wearing that jacket because he looks like a fucking square or a water bottle. This is an unfortunate silhouette for him. Your Honor, please allow me a little of the court's time.
But, this is probably the case of 7 years ago.
Miss Blackwell, I'd like to ask a favor of you.
Okay.
Just as you lost someone close to you, I lost someone close to me, too. We both lost gay lovers, actually! I'm sure you want to know what the real truth of what happened just as much as I do.
Apollo?
Sure, you know what? I'm all for the truth. Now let's see you expose the princess's guilt. Judge, I give my permission. Continue the trial.
Very well, now I'm right with you, Prosecutor Beckwith.
The prosecution has no objections. Let's hear Mr. Justice's testimony. I'll have the police investigation report brought immediately. Oh, not you too, Edgeworth. I really hope this is because you have something up your sleeve. When doesn't he have something up his sleeve?
Very well, your big statement, please, Prosecutor Beckwith.
As you wish. Let's review the case of the murder of Clay Tarrant. It was made clear in the previous trial that Solomon Starbuck was not the killer. Therefore, the true culprit was someone else. On that day, the culprit waited for the astronauts in boarding lounge 1. When the two men made their escape out of the Space Museum, the killer attacked Tarrant with the same type of knife that was used 7 years ago. The murderer then escaped into the Space Museum. Next, Director Yuri Cosmos switched the launch pads. After that, the culprit exited the Space Museum via boarding lounge 2. Therefore, this trial must make clear who Mr. Tarrant's true killer was. In other words, we must discover who it was that escaped through the Space Museum that day.
Well, thank you, Prosecutor Beckwith. Mr. Wright, is the bench ready?
Yes, Your Honor. I better rearrange my evidence. Relevant evidence swapped into the court record. Oh yes, the clearly fake evidence, yes.
Well, then, Mr. Brasser, your testimony, if you please.
Yay! I suspect Miss Sykes of the murder of the Clay Tarrant. My growing suspicions were confirmed when this incriminating evidence presented itself. In addition, she's the only one who could have utilized the launch pad's switch to escape. That is why I wish to indict Miss Sykes on the charge of murder. Oh. Yeah?
What is McCall? Mr. Buckley, you realize you're charged with your own co-worker with murder, do you?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Because that's the conclusion my investigation led me to.
But, Apollo, why? Could you suspect me too?
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Why'd you leave such an obvious fucking hole, dog? If you know what's up, just say what's up! Okay. Let me look over my evidence real quick. Only the prints of Director Cosmos and Solomon Starbuck are authorized. Power, print recognition.
Emergency letter.
Alright, where are we going with this? I don't get it. Just what did you find out this past few days to make you think this? Also, can I just point out, I don't believe Apollo is actively indicting Athena. That seems stupid. For one, he can tell when she's lying. Just, you know? What first made you suspicious of Miss Sykes? It all started when Miss Sykes and I were investigating the crime scene. When she saw the weapon that killed Mr. Tarrant, my bracelet reacted. She said she'd never seen the knife before, but my bracelet told me otherwise. Ah, you know what? Hey, they're actually doing something with that. And then, every time after that, it's a shame the game didn't show us that. My bracelet would react when she talked about the case. Poor Paulo must have been beside himself during the investigation. He wasn't, and it didn't. I didn't know what to do or to think. I couldn't even sleep. In that condition, I knew there wouldn't be any, I wouldn't be any good in court. Let me just put this out there real quick. I don't fully remember Apollo's part of the last case, but correct me if I'm wrong. We never spoke to Athena as Apollo, and we were never in the crime scene with her. That was Phoenix. In that condition, I knew it wouldn't be any good in court. So I decided to wear an eye patch, so I wouldn't be able to perceive or hear any of her tells. Okay, I added in here there. I don't know what. So that's why Apollo was acting so strangely. But the reason Miss Sykes unconsciously reacted to the knife that way was because she stabbed her mother's murderer with an identical one to it 7 years ago. Objection! But that knife is also the murder weapon that was used to kill Clay Tarrant. My bracelet could have also reacted to her because she knew she was the killer too. I guess he has a point. But my bracelet wasn't the only reason I became suspicious of her.
Hold it!
That's the lighter that was found in the Space Museum with her fingerprints on it, right? But even if it seems decisive, there must be other facts we don't know of yet. If that's so, then go ahead and prove it then. Look, honestly, I don't want to believe it's true either, but Miss Sykes is the only one who was in the Space Museum at the time of the murder. But, Mr. Justice, Miss Sykes has absolutely no motive to kill Mr. Tarrant.
Objection!
7 years ago, Miss Sykes lived at the Cosmos Space Center. It wouldn't be strange if she had some kind of connection to him. Besides, people sometimes kill people for motives we can't even imagine. I know you've seen plenty of cases like that in your own career, Mr. Wright. Name one! I still can't believe this. How can you actually suspect Athena, Apollo? In addition, she's alright, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is just an obvious one.
Objection!
Never mind. No, it's not, apparently. Fucking okay. Apparently that contradiction isn't a contradiction.
Hold it!
Isn't it possible that somebody else used the same escape route? I'm afraid not, Mr. Wright. Why not? Recall, there's a security camera in boarding lounge 1 aimed at the launchpad door. It's the camera that captured Mr. Taryn and Mr. Starbuck. But there's also another security camera in boarding lounge 2. It recorded Mr. Taryn's killer, or rather, Miss Sykes, coming out of the Space Museum. Can we get that as evidence? Camera in boarding lounge 2. First I've heard of it, but it makes sense. Athena said she had snuck into the Space Museum the night before the incident. And then was overcome and passed out around, passed out until noon the next day.
I was out until about noon the next day. I didn't even know about the explosions. When I woke up, nobody was around, so I just went out into the boarding lounge too.
That must have been when the camera captured her. And that was what made Apollo suspicious of her. Wait a minute. In that case, it most likely recorded the true culprit as well. And that's a negative on that one too, Mr. Wright. In the footage taken after the incident, Miss Sykes is the only one who appears. Why? Oh, that can't be. But if it's that, then that's incredibly incriminating. Wasn't it you who proved in your previous trial that the, Blah, 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 blah. Hello, Ollie Ryden. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the Edgeworth Power Hour, now in 3D. Ooh, Werehogger? Yes. Yes. It is the most jump scare raid sound you can possibly imagine. Freaks me out every goddamn time. But yes, hello, welcome. We're in the final trial of Dual Destinies, I think. I've been very critical of this game's writing. If you enjoy it, you may not enjoy my, angst. I'm just gonna call it like it is. This game made me angsty. Just a little bit, though. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. What were you playing? What were you doing? Did you, have a good time? Did you eat the sausage? Very important question. I'm holding my breath so you can answer the question. We're on Ace Attorney 6, raiding into the same game. Oh, nice! Yeah, this may be a spoiler. I'm on Trial 5. How'd you feel about Trial 2? I must get your thoughts on Trial 2. For no reason at all. There's a few reasons. No reason whatsoever. Not a single one. Spoilers, Edgeworth is in the game. Jinxie sure is a character. Yup. That is a statement to make about that trial. I also want to choke every person in that trial. Besides maybe fucking, even Athena? No, I want Athena to choke me. Anyway, moving on. I had to. It was low-hanging fruit. It appeared right in front of me. The joke was too terrible not to make. Yeah, no, the writing in this game boggles my britches. Ahem.
Wasn't it you who proved at the previous trial that the...
Wasn't it you who proved in the previous trial that the way the true culprit escaped was via the Space Museum after the pads have been switched? A fact you previously proved it turned on its ear, leaving your client high and dry. I must say, that is vintage Phoenix Wright. Edgeworth, when has that ever happened? Edgeworth, you have been in almost all of his trials!
Hold it!
Believing in your client to the end is a basic principle of a good defense. Shouldn't you try extending the same principle to your own coworker? Hey, you're probably right. Maybe I'm not even fit to be a lawyer. Bucko, you came into your last trial with zero evidence! And still managed to tie it out. I don't know what you think a bad lawyer is. However, I don't care. This case is special to me. Ah, yes, right. Because of your friend who exists and you have chemistry with. Ah. We got 2 images. We got 2 images. Clay was my friend. And that's just why I want to have to know the truth. Apollo suspected his trusted co-worker of killing his friend. To dispel his doubts, he investigated on his own. But that only led to more doubts. His really close friend that we've literally never heard of until now. Yes! Yeah. We never heard of, never saw, nor did anything about, and apparently he's the reason for the catchphrase. Yup! Paula must really be struggling with this. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, I'm sorry. No hell, Herlock. Well, Apollo, I may have doubts, but... I'll say it again. Athena Sykes isn't the murderer. And I have only one thing to say. Evidence is everything in a court of law. Well, Mr. Wright, think you, have concrete proof to knock down my arguments? Oh, don't get smug at me, Junior. I literally... Phoenix Wright was the man that carried your ass through your game. I don't need you to be as smug at me. Even if Phoenix fucking deserves it.
The arguments have been very loud and clear, Mr. Breakfast. But your facts appear to be indisputable.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think of my theory? It looks like not even you can deny it. Miss Sykes was the only one who used the only possible escape route.
Under the circumstances, there can be no other suspect than the defendant.
Unless... you think there was an alternative escape route? Is that what you think, Mr. Wright?
Is that what you think, Mr. Wright?
Is that what you think, Phoenix? Was there an alternative escape route? Of course.
Yes, of course there must have been. Just don't ask me what.
You're just bluffing again, aren't you? Me bluff? No way. He knows me too well. Okay, that's a good fucking line. It's fine, Mr. Wright. Even a bluff would suit me just fine. As long as you can clear this doubt inside me. Wait. So, is that what all this is about? I want to believe in Athena. I really do. But what is faith without doubt? That's why I need to question her guilt. So that once the truth finally comes out, I can really, fully trust her.
So that you can really trust me.
It seems your junior partner has showed us what trials are truly all about.
Yeah, yep, you know it.
I believe you're right. We prosecutors painstakingly question every detail in pursuit of the defendant.
Well,
Defense attorneys believe in and defend our clients till the end.
Well, when both sides go out all against each other, that's when we discover the truth.
Precisely. And when this battle's over, we will understand the true meaning of trust. That's exactly what trials are about, wouldn't you agree?
yes. I couldn't ignore the seed of doubt that was growing inside me. So I decided to face it head on. No matter what the truth is that's waiting ahead, I won't be afraid.
So that's what Apollo's uber earnest thing.
Oh, so that's... bleh. Bleh. So,
That's so Apollo,
always uber earnest about, things like this. Is he?
Mr. Justice, I vow to dispel every last bit of doubt in your heart.
Good. I want to believe in Miss Sykes again.
You're really hoping that there was an alternative route, aren't you, Apollo? But if I use the process of elimination, there really aren't many possibilities. Director Cosmos at the southern exit. Moving on to the control room in the corridor of the Space Museum. Which door could the culprit have escaped through?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Where do you think the culprit escaped to? Okay. I mean, probably... Dog, I got nothing. Space Museum corridor?
They really could have only escaped through this corridor to the Space Museum. All they had to do was use the unconscious Mr. Starbuck's prince to get through the door.
Objection!
It appears that all you're trying to do is establish Miss Sykes' guilt. If the culprit used that route, then the only exit would have been to boarding lounge number 2. The logical conclusion of your argument is that the killer is none other than the defendant. I knew it. That's the only way it could be, huh? If the culprit escaped into the corridor that leads to the Space Museum, I guess it's true. The only exit would have been into boarding lounge 2. But Miss Sykes was the only person captured by the boarding lounge 2 security camera. I investigated the crime scene thoroughly. But the only place the culprit could have escaped through was the Space Museum corridor. Wasn't any secret corridors or anything. So that leaves us no other conclusion to draw but Athena Sykes was the culprit. What could the answer be? Was there really no other escape route? But, hold on a second. What if? Where did those mysterious leaves we saw in the corridor come from? What if they're a clue to the culprit's real escape route?
I think it is possible that the culprit escaped into the Space Museum, but then came out using a route other than into Boarding Lounge 2. Oh? Launchpad 1 and the Space Museum were switched after boarding, meaning the Space Museum corridor was moving along the rail at the time, which is exactly when an alternative escape route opened up for our culprit. Are you kidding me?
Judging by the intense look in your eyes, I take it you're serious. Very well then, Mr. Wright, do tell. Where could the culprit have gone from the Space Museum besides Boarding Lounge 2?
Fucking... They jumped with a parachute!
Take that!
We found something odd while investigating the museum corridor this afternoon. Namely, a few dead leaves on the floor. Considering where dead leaves come from, they point us exactly where the culprit could have escaped to. Yes, I remember seeing some leaves myself. Oh! You don't mean... Yep, well, the Space Museum was in motion, just beyond the corridor's safety door. Was an alternate place that the culprit could have used to escape. In other words, the culprit's real escape route was... the area outside the Space Center. Yo! Frickin' baby!
Objection!
Dude, do you really know how impossible that would be? The corridor is level with the 3rd floor! Even if the culprit tried to leap outside the wall of the Space Center building, they'd fall to their death!
Objection!
Ordinarily, yes. But after the bombing incident, the culprit could make use of a certain item.
And what item was that exactly, Mr. Wright?
Alright, this is what the culprit used to leap outside of the wall of the main building. The ladder!
Take that!
An emergency ladder?
There was an emergency ladder in the 4th floor robotics lab. And it was used the day after the explosions to help evacuate people. Ms. Blackwell herself used that ladder to escape to the ground level. Recall that the launch pads were switched after the ladder was lowered. The corridor would have passed by the ladder while the pads were being switched. And that's when the culprit literally sprang into action. And leapt onto the ladder. What? Who would have imagined? Which means someone other than Miss Sykes could have been the culprit, right?
Objection!
Making things up on the fly in an attempt to sway the court again, are we, Mr. Wright? Your theory has so many holes, it puts Swiss cheese to shame. Alright then, name one. I here have detailed information about the Space Center. According to this, the distance between the museum corridor and the main building during movement is... a full 20 feet.
20 feet? You're pulling my leg, right?
In addition, the corridor is 3 floors from the ground and roughly 50 feet. What's more, the culprit would have been leaping onto a precarious place. An unstable ladder. Human beings feel fear in a dangerous situation. It's a basic survival instinct. An ordinary person would certainly hesitate before jumping. Or even freeze in fear and not jump at all.
Objection!
But the culprit just murdered someone. They weren't in an ordinary state of mind.
Objection!
Nevertheless, why would they have taken that kind of risk? They could have waited for the switch to be completed and escaped into boarding lounge 2.
Objection!
Because there was a security camera in boarding lounge 2. The culprit knew that they would be recorded if they left the Space Museum that way.
Objection!
In that case, the culprit would have been hidden in the museum until things settled down. And then blended together with other people after the museum was opened. That's a good point. But you claim that despite all this, the culprit took a 20-foot death-defying leap. And in all the brief moment, the corridor and the ladder passed by each other. That's all a good point. They would have needed a running start while the corridor was moving to make the jump. If their timing was off or they couldn't jump far enough, they'd have been instant death. It would have been instant death. What kind of person would attempt something like that? Stop bringing up good points, Edgeworth. This true culprit of yours is nothing but a figment of your imagination.
Why do you always have to point out every flaw? Mr. Edgeworth's right. That does sound pretty insane. The culprit would have to be someone who feels no fear, like a stuntman.
But everyone feels fear on some level, right? Wait a minute.
Alright, where is it? Yep, there it is.
Aha. I've got it this time. I can prove there is someone who could have used this alternate escape route. Oh, can you now? This proves the possibility of a person who could have used this alternate escape route.
Take that!
What's that, Mr. Wright? This is a certain person's very interesting psych profile. The subject doesn't experience feelings like normal people do. In other words, this person doesn't feel happiness, sadness, or fear.
Doesn't feel fear?
Right! You can't be serious.
Without the constraint of fear, he could easily do what an ordinary person wouldn't dare. Just as you or I could do a broad jump on the ground without the slightest fear. This subject could make a 20-foot leap, 50 feet in the air.
He could choose this extreme way of escaping without hesitation.
So, you're saying you're saying that a person without fear, the alternative route would be quicker and eliminate the chance that they'd be spotted. That's definitely pretty extreme, Mr. Wright.
Was that the speed?
Yes. And the Phantom, the mysterious shadowy figure who keeps popping up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Phantom again. I knew that this Phantom was behind the scenes of the Space Center bombing, but I wasn't sure if he was connected to the murder of Clay Tarrant as well. However, now is all clear. The Phantom is the one who not only bombed the Space Center, but also killed Mr. Tarrant. What?
Mr. Bright, we would tell you.
There was just too many similarities between this case and the one from 7 years ago. But why, might you ask? It can only be because both incidents were the work of the same Phantom.
So then this Phantom is the one who killed Clay? But who is he?
This Phantom has been haunting this case, pulling the strings in the background. Ooga booga. Who could this unidentified international spy be?
We know exactly who it is!
Mr. Wright, the escape route must have been part of the Phantom's plan from the start. As was tricking Director Cosmos into switching the launch pads. The bomb on the second floor was meant to make the elevator and stairs unusable. That's why he gave advance warning and planted bombs where he did.
Wow, Edgeworth is just fully going with it now. For no reason.
Yes, I think you're right. But it doesn't explain this one last thing. So I lowered the emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. But it was such a pain. Why couldn't they just use the ladder and the ladders in the other rooms? The robotics lab wasn't the only room with an emergency ladder. But he couldn't have made that leap unless he was certain which one it would be.
So you mean the Phantom must be someone who knew that particular ladder was going to be used?
That's right.
Who could it be?
Wait a minute. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. Miss Blackwell lowered the ladder after being told to by the detective leading the... Ah... You've got to be kidding me. Did you figure it out right? Do you know who the Phantom is? Yes, I do.
Who is it? Who killed Clay?
Our mysterious spy known as the Phantom is none other than... After the explosions, a member of the staff crossed paths with a certain detective. I was on duty at the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you. As for the detective who was leading the evacuation from the 4th floor, he had a very specific objective in mind. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the...
Yes, yes, we get it. Yes, yes.
His objective was to secure his own escape route.
This is needlessly complicated and stupid. We lowered the an emergency ladder down from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter.
This is a detective you all know. He's been, he's even the lead detective on the current case. He appears to be a very emotional man, but his psych profile says he's without emotion.
Take that!
What? What are you saying? You mean the Phantom is...
Detective Bobby Fulbright.
Exactly. We were all taken by his fake persona.
Detective Fulbright's real identity is the Phantom.
Mr. Bright, how could this be?
That's easy, Your Honor. Detective Fulbright was leading the 4th floor evacuation effort. Our first clue is that he made no attempt to have any other ladder put to use. The ladder in the robotics lab is the only one he ordered to be lowered. Second is that he directed everybody to the basement shelters via this ladder. Verily, it was all part of his plan to create an escape route.
Edgeworth, you seem too into this right now.
After Detective Fulbright saw that it was the ladder that was lowered from the robotics lab. He went to the lounge and killed Clay Tarrant and escaped into the Space Museum. The museum started moving slowly, and he waited for the right time to get a running start.
This is why he replaced Emma? I don't know if I enjoy this plot twist, but we'll keep going. We'll see how this shakes out.
And just as the corridor passed the ladder, he leapt onto it. I don't believe it. That addle-pated detective did all that.
What, was it really him? I mean, all this time I thought... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name? Bobby Fulbright. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. My catchphrase? In justice we trust.
Then, is concern for Simon? It was all just one big act.
Oh, I support reform Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valued member of society again. So I can't just sit by and let him give in to emotion and tear the defendant apart.
That monster killed Clay? He had me completely fooled.
Come to think of it,
He's the one that brought that bloodstained lighter to court, too. Scumbag even made me turn on Athena. Damn it! How the hell did I fall for that?
for him to have wormed his way into the police department as well.
Your Honor, the defense demands to question Bobby Fulbright.
That's why we need to hear from him right away. Because we'll take a phone request and let's make the whole Fulbright will take the stand.
Okay. December 20th, 5:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I wasn't there for everything you did.
Don't thank me yet. We still have an uphill battle to fight.
Oh, you got it, boss. Apollo!
Well, this is awkward.
Athena, can you do me a favor?
Huh? What is it?
Could you punch me? Punch me, please! Yep, knew that was coming.
But what? Why should I do that?
Because I should have believed in you. I let the seed of doubt get inside, get the best of me. I really am sorry. I didn't try. Ow!
Oh, don't be such a dope. I was really touched by what you did.
Oh! Now what are you talking about? I want to believe in Athena. I really do. But what is faith without doubt? That's why I need to question her guilt. So the truth finally comes out, so I can really fully trust her.
You took the time and effort to genuinely think about who I really am and what I'm made of.
Metal Sonic, is that you?
After that, how could I punch a friend like you, Apollo?
You didn't have any trouble slapping him a second ago. Thanks, Athena. And thanks for waking me up to reality again. Guess I know who to call if I ever get sleepy in court. Looks like you have some promising young people working under you. Ah, you put your glasses back on. Edgeworth.
Yeah, I think they're pretty great myself. And they're not afraid to keep me in line. Anyway, I have some good news. Aura Blackwell has surrendered and the hostages have been set free.
Trucy and the others?
Oh, thank goodness. Miss Blackwell said she had something she really needed to do. So I granted her special permission to do what she must.
What? You're an idiot!
I wonder what it is.
Oh, she's here.
Miss Blackwell. I didn't come to apologize, if that's what you're thinking. My actions are what allowed the truth of what happened 7 years ago to come to light. But I did come because I had something to say to you all.
Miss Aura.
She better not be here to complain about something. Miss Blackwell, I want to apologize, to you. The fact that you couldn't trust the court system is our fault.
Oh, yes, it's true. The courts are filled with complete idiots.
Still, I suppose I could let you handle the rest of this case for me.
Oh, Miss Aura, does that mean you're starting to trust the system again?
No, of course not. Be quiet, I'm a hunk of junk. It's just, I wouldn't mind if you were the ones who took Metis' killer down.
Leave it to us. We'll get him. So, I guess that means she's starting to trust us, at least. Why are you still in chains, motherfucker?
Aura. Simon, so glad both you and the princess were cleared of all suspicion. And it's all thanks to me and my robots. Oh, you better be grateful. I never imagined you would go that far. Though, you always were extreme. But I don't recall ever requesting your help. As closed as ever, I see. Well, now that you've been released, I guess it's my turn to go and live in the slammer. I just hope you're not the prosecutor for my trial. You'll probably give me the death penalty. Oh, you know me all too well. I guess love can take on a variety of expressions, including including stunted in their case. But I truly was about to be executed tomorrow. Though because of you, it looks like I won't be crossing the sticks just yet. You have my heartfelt thanks, Aura. I'm sorry I caused you so much anguish. Simon.
I'm so glad, Simon. So very glad to hear you say that.
Aura.
Alright. That's enough of that. Bailiff, take me to detention center.
What Miss Blackwell did was inexcusable. But it's clear she did it out of love for her brother.
I still can't wrap my mind around Detective Fulbright being a phantom.
I can't believe he killed Clay. Right, and murdered my mentor, which brought great distress upon little Athena. Chief Prosecutor? Yes? I would ask a favor. Would you allow me to stand as prosecutor's bench for this trial? I wish to claim the Phantom's head by my own hand. Well, this was my plan all along, after all. It's highly unconventional for a man in my position to stand in court. So. The formal paperwork has yet to be filled. You are hereby conditionally released. Please take care of the prosecutor's bench. Please take the prosecutor's bench in your official capacity. And uncover the truth by your own hand. I am much obliged. The day to part these has come at last. Chief Prosecutor, could you? How long I have waited. Maybe it is the sense of freedom, but even then the air feels fresher, the light brighter. And I will relish slashing that blackguard Fulbright to shreds without mercy. I don't have to be able to read his heart and see how happy he is.
Oh, I'm so glad. But I won't cry just yet. After all, we got a trial to finish.
It's okay to cry, I promise. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Prosecutor Blackwell, Mr. Wright, please avenge Clay's death for me. What are you talking about, Apollo? You're coming to the defense bench with me.
I am!
Well, I can't expect Athena to assist me now, can I? She's the defendant. That leaves you, Apollo.
But... Are you sure you want me? I took a leave of absence and everything.
Well, our office is pretty short-handed, and you're all I've got.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Apollo!
Athena, I can say with all my heart now. I believe in your complete innocence. And now we're gonna prove it to the world.
Thank you, Apollo. I know you can do it.
So, you won't be needing that eye patch anymore, right? Right, because I'm fine now.
Shut the fuck up. Don't give us the bitch's back swing.
Now this is the Apollo I know.
Welcome back, Apollo.
Well, it's almost time for the trial to restart, though looks like you'll have things well in hand.
Yep.
I should head back to the prosecutor's office.
But why?
I want to look into a few things. Namely, the first people on the scene 7 years ago. The facial data registered by the robot. And Detective Fulbright's background. Sounds great, Edgeworth. Thanks. I expect to be repaid with a victory, right? No, excuse me. Okay, you two all set to go?
You bet I am.
Let's do this.
This is it. The final battle. The murder of Apollo's friend. The courtroom bombing incident. And the case that ushered in the dark age of the law 7 years ago.
Yeah, sure, that's how that works.
Destiny has called us to bring the one responsible for it to justice today.
Never mind the fact that there's an entire school dedicated to teaching the Dark Age of the Law. What? What? Who said that? That's weird. Wow. Oh, wow. What a... Carvebite is playing Deadlock. How dare he? December 20th, 5:27 p.m. District Courtroom number 4.
Well, but now we can be.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, the prosecution has never been more ready.
You know, this is the first time we've been at a defense bench together since I debuted.
Now that you mention it. Although back then, I thought you were more loud than you were reliable.
That is... Phoenix! That's just a lie! You literally bet your entire career and justice on him doing the job you wanted him to do. What do you mean? That is a falsehood.
You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well. You still got the ego. You still got that ego of his, though.
Prosecutor Blackwell. But the 7-year mistake now resolved, but you can probably take your rightful place.
It's nice to see the handcuffs off.
Yes, I guess I could keep the chit chat for later. But Bailiff, please bring it to witness immediately.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems pretty much the same.
7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, it seems. Or I guess. Ho ho ho! Bobby Fulbright here. I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am.
Detective Fulbright, do you know why you've been called to give testimony?
Yep, because there's no other reason why I'd be called. And that's because it's time for justice. In justice we trust.
Objection!
You can't fool us with the act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies.
Oh, never mind. We can't see the scar on his hand. It's just this fucking thing that I mistook for the scar. Unless there is a model of him without gloves that I am remembering somewhere.
What are you questioning the integrity of my sense of justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey.
He's acting exactly the same as always.
Tell me about it. He must be feeling awfully confident. Fulbright, if you wish to dispel our suspicions, then let's get to your testimony. All right, fine. You want me to prove my righteousness? Oh, I can certainly do that.
Does he even know why he's here? The embodiment of justice. Oh boy, here we go.
Ho ho ho! I'm the very embodiment of justice itself. I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. But what we do have proof is that Athena Sykes is the culprit. The ladder with her prints on it.
So you're saying you are completely false? And then the defendant is the real culprit?
Oh, that's right, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto the ladder. No, we don't have proof. You're correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either. Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, but you can't define just without evidence. Who can define it anyway? Justice? Just is.
Objection!
Don't make me break out a dictionary for you. Don't make me break out a dictionary for you.
Oh, please don't throw the book at me.
Okay, that was a cute interaction. I'll give you that game.
Don't tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright? Oh, but my justice is crystal clear. And what's not clear is your eyes. So wake up and smell the justice.
Silence!
Enough of your rubbish, Fulbright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer this court's questions and prove it. Prosecutor Blackwell? Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn. Well, Fulbright was his partner, after all.
Prosecutor Blackwell is right. The proof will be revealed with the cross-examination. Please begin Detective Fulbright at this point our only suspicions. It's my duty I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. Does anyone have any objections?
That's fine, Your Honor. Ho! Now ask away, don't hold back.
Well, that doesn't appear to be any objections. Very well, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
The embodiment of justice.
Hold it!
The embodiment of justice. Those are just empty words. Oh, but if you keep saying, but they say if you keep saying something, it can eventually become the truth. Isn't that how people make their dreams come true? By wishing over and over? Alright. Let's just move on.
Just gave up on that one, did you, Phoenix?
Hold it!
My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory. Oh yes, well apparently there's no reasoning behind even a tofu burger. But what we have against Miss Sykes, though, that's just reasoning, but solid evidence. And it's called this lighter, his fingerprints and the victim's blood with the blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's true, but wait, Detective Fulbright was the one who brought that evidence to trial. If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright right to know. Especially about that lighter. He's right, but what exactly should I ask about?
The position of the prints.
Please tell the court about the positions of the prints on the lighter. Oh, they were on the same spot on either side. As if they would be if she were holding it. I suppose if it was used to light up the room, it would be held that way. Could you please add that to your statement to your testimony?
Hold it!
Yes, Miss Blackwell did mention she saw the lighter being held up. Yep, meaning the person Miss Blackwell saw was the owner of the fingerprints. It just strengthens the argument against Miss Sykes. A lot of questioning is going to get me anywhere, except conviction land. Should I try asking him something else? How many prints were found exactly? 3. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger of the right hand. Your Honor, that's an important statement. Could we please have it so warped into my testimony? You got it. We do it. Ho ho ho! Be investigating or testifying. Speed's the key.
Physically not possible. She's wearing a fucking glove. But I can't present Athena, can I?
Hold it!
So 3 prints from her right hand were found on the lighter, huh? Are you certain of this? Well, I'll stake my life on it. Mr. Wright, isn't it odd that he's saying the prints are from Athena's right hand? Why would you say that? Well, think about it for a second. Athena always wears that glove on her right hand, right? So there's no way she'd leave prints on those 3 fingers from her right hand. Hey, that's a great point. Why didn't I catch that one? Detective Fulbright, I'm sure you heard our discussion just now about how Miss Syke always wears a glove on her right hand. Oh! Well, I only have one thing to say to that. Do you have evidence that she was wearing the glove at the time of the incident? I guess we don't. If you want to prove the defendant innocent, you'll have to ask a better question than that. Like I need a lecture from you, Smiles Magoo. Should I try asking about something else? No, let's just press on like this. Let's proceed to the testimony then, shall we? Ho ho! Certainly. Statement was just added. I'm not sure if it's relevant or not. Or at least he seems willing to answer our questions. Let's keep asking about different things and see if we can uncover an inconsistency. Detective Fulbright is a tougher adversary than I'd thought. Then please tell us more about the circumstances surrounding the ladder. Well, I'd much rather expound about the topic of justice, but oh, alright. Let's see. What should we ask about?
About the lab.
Please tell us anything you remember about the lab. Oh, the lab, huh? Well, it was just so messy that there was hardly anywhere to step. I guess they were in the middle of building a giant robot. Yeah, that's pretty much how it looked when we visited this afternoon, too. Okay, I know the drill. You want me to add that statement to my testimony, don't you? What? No, Oh, way ahead of you. I'll just add it in.
Hold it!
Then why'd you do it?
You aren't fooling anyone. You chose the ladder in that very room for the purpose to create your escape route. Oh, that's not true. It was just that when it comes to ladders, I'm very particular. I had a good feeling about that ladder. This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Huh? Did I mess up somewhere along the way?
Or a Blackwell.
Please tell the court what you remember about Miss Blackwell at the time. Oh, she appeared really angry at the bombing commotion was disrupted her work. Oh, she even threw a robot at me. Yikes, I hope it wasn't poor Clonko. Oh, this is very important information, isn't it? Well, I'll just switch the statement in. Why don't you let me decide that?
Hold it!
I'm beginning to wonder, is Miss Blackwell not ever crabby? Ever not crabby? Well, they already took her down to the station, so it's a bit late to ask her now.
This is my opinion, but maybe it's best that we don't ask her about that. Ever.
Should I ask the detective something else?
Yeah, give me the lab. Give me the lab information, because the Blackwell statement is...
I know the drill. You want me to swap the statement out into my testimony, don't you? What? No, way ahead of you. I'll just, swap them in.
Hold it!
You mean the lighter that was found at the Space Museum, is that right? Oh, the one and only. After Miss Syke murdered Miss Taryn, she went she escaped into the Space Museum. And that's when, she probably dropped the ladder. And after that, the launch pads were switched, she ran out of the Space Museum. Where her image was, caught by a security camera. Without evidence, I should probably save this fight for another time.
Oh, well, there we go. Found it.
Objection!
Okay, that was an interesting one.
You say the prints were from a right hand, is that correct? Oh, that's right. Very clear prints. But that just doesn't add up. Huh? What doesn't add up? According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand. Oh? So here's the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the lighter from a right hand instead of the left? Your Honor, this lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witness claims don't even hold water.
Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this.
I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-handed prints.
Oh, but then why are there inconsistency with Miss Blackwell's statement? Oh, I've got it. Oh, but we've got perspective. The mirror. The witness must have seen the reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Well, Bob? Miss Blackwell was looking through the window of the board in Lounge 1, wasn't she? I believe so. If you mean the little window in the back and to the right of the room. Oh, that's right, and across the room on the opposite wall is a large mirror. I do remember seeing it. So you're saying... Yes, the culprit Miss Blackwell saw must have been reflected, a reflection of that person in the mirror.
But Blackwell's probably would appear reversed, wouldn't they?
Oh, now do you see? That's the logic of pure justice. But your argument is only conjecture. You don't have any proof that's what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection. Alright, Dono, you'd sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it. Huh? Oh, that's right. Besides, the lighter could have been in the left hand. Couldn't have been in the left hand. And why not? Miss Blackwell said she saw an Earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? The emblem is only on one side of the lighter. You're right. There's no emblem on the other side. Exactly. As blank and smooth as the judge's fine scalp. If the culprit had held the lighter in their left hand, they would have covered the emblem. Uh-oh. Oh, what's more, this kind of a lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit held it in their left hand with the emblem invisible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. But if they held it in their right hand, they could easily open it and light it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in their right hand. Ah! Come back, my beautiful contradiction. It appears you planted a flower that bears no fruit. Ho 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 ho! See you with us before my flower of justice. He's tough. He managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up until this point. In justice we trust. Now do you see? I'm not this phantom you've been talking about. I mean, are you sure that that there really is a spy? I bet there's just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's so sad and so buried for that, but I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the culprit.
Hold it!
Detective Fulbright, I believe you just said that the emblem is only on the one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that?
Oh, of course I'm sure. Why don't you just take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an Earth emblem on both sides of the lighter?
I knew it. You're lying, Detective.
Pardon me?
You mean... Yes, Bryce has reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. I think if I use my talent, we might be able to figure it out.
Justice Donald, are you about to use that cheat of yours again?
It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on then.
Mere Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. Here goes then. Detective Fulbright, should you repeat that statement one more time?
What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is only on that side. You can see when it's held in the right hand.
Let me look at his hand. Yeah, this should be the hand with the cut on it, right? Nope.
Gotcha!
Aha. I spy a nervous tick. Oh, a tick. Maybe I should squash it then. That's not the kind of tick I had in mind. Could you please repeat your statement?
I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is on the other side you can see when held in the right hand.
Again? Why are we doing this?
Gotcha!
Aha, I spy a nervous tick. What are we do? What?
Gotcha!
Did I need to be... Okay, I needed to be slightly... Okay, I need to be closer. I see. Okay, yeah. Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but whenever you say the phrase, the Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about.
Be that as it may, it has to be something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it.
But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just...
Silence!
Oh, be still and do as you're told, Fulbright. If you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't mind having a look-see, shouldn't you? But what? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell.
But I'll be here about Prosecutor Blackwell case. My piece, I've got a report. I'll about the best to examine the lighter.
Good. Now maybe we'll learn something new.
I hope so. Let's check every inch of this thing.
This is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. See anything noteworthy? Huh? Hey, look at this. The emblem's actually some kind of button. It's a gun! Hey, we found the gun finally. Wow. It transformed into something. A handle and a trigger. Is this what I think it is?
There is no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun. What?
A gun. So that's it. Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was merely a small, maybe a .10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. Looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene.
My flabbergasted. The lighter was a gun.
So, when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster... That's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem, he must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning.
A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. It's not the kind of thing an ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself. Oh, well, there's nothing for me to explain. I didn't know the lighter could transform. I mean, it was found at the Space Museum, and then I brought it straight in. I didn't even have time to check it out. Whenever you mention the Earth emblem, you touch your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun. Oh, accuse me all you want, but where's your proof? Do you have any evidence that I knew the lighter was a gun? Not exactly. And whose prints are on it? Miss Sykes' prints. It proves that she's the culprit that fired the gun at the scene. Well, look here, but practically right. Are you guys really trying to prove your client innocent or what? Although it pains me to do this, now that we're here we are. I have to make a following assertions coming from the prosecution side. The person who fired the gun at the Director Cosmos in the lounge incident, and the person Miss Blackwell saw holding the ladder, and the person who murdered Clay, Mr. Taryn, and the person who bombed the Space Center, are the defendant, Athena Sykes, and the prints on the ladder are decisive proof. Oh, no! Oh, do you see? A man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. I think about this sums up Mrs. Sykes' part of the whole affair. Well, yeah, but probably part of the weather killed. Yeah, but what do you say, Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims will stand firm. But calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to as the prosecutor. Oh, Mr. Defense Attorney, our job is to pursue criminals in the name of justice. Oh, you shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awful case of bad head.
Objection!
Cute. Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. It's proof that, if it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. And I'll prove this lighter is not Miss Athena Sykes, but yours. Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo. It's just that the prints on the lighter are a basis for accusing Athena. I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. You mean, you think this lighter might be forged evidence? That's right. It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off on my own? I can definitely think of a few things. It is indeed. Have a look at this. Oh, my bad.
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Oh, yes, I just happen to have a complete list of print data of everyone related to the case. I could always make another copy of myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. If we assume he's been laying a trap for us all along, there's got to be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with the lighter as a piece of evidence? How the prints were left on it. Because if it was being used as a lighter, there should be prints, Athena's prints on it for where it was used as a gun. No, I guess I don't see anything strange about how the prints were left on the lighter. Nothing unusual about the angle of the prints shows that how they shows they are patchy in places, but gotta be something off about this. Where the prints are on it. Anything odd about where the prints are? No, I guess if it was fired as a gun. Not to be about where prints would be, but... The owner, I guess? Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely match her print data. But what about the data itself? Detective Fulbright, were you the one who you were the one that provided us with the lighter and the print data? Isn't that correct? Yes? What about it? You say Miss Sykes' prints match the print data. But I have to wonder, was that data you used official?
Mr. Bright, are you suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using the official sanction print of the people involved in this case. What? You dare insult the epitome of justice and integrity? There's no need for such antics.
Silence!
Oh, Your Honor, I lend my voice to the defense's request. Oh, you must allow the test to be rerun. Bailiff? And the results? But claims. It proves that the prints on the minor do not belong to the imprinted. Oh!
Yes.
Fingerprints actually belong to the victim, Mr. Clay Perrin.
Those were Clay's fingerprints on the lighter? I see. Come to think of it. Oh, wasn't it you, Fulbright, who collected the victim's prints?
Oh, I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints and confirm his identity after all.
Oh, when you took the deceased fingerprints, you could have easily planted his prints on the lighter with his blood. After which you wiped the blood off of his hand.
But by your own admission, you were also the one who compiled the phony print data. All to put the blame on Miss Sykes. Oh! The ploy must have been to distract us from the Phantom, who is behind everything. You were out to create the impression that the Phantom wasn't the true culprit. Remember the killer's escape route. No ordinary person would have been fearless enough to attempt it. Nobody but the Phantom, the man with no emotions, could have done it. Oh! Detective Fulbright, you were the only one who could have used that escape route. No!
Fulbright, are you really the Phantom?
Answer me!
Soil me, I will slash you into tiny slivers where you stand.
Oh, alright, I'll talk. I confess. I'm not the Phantom.
Silence!
Oh, it's all over. No be a man and admit it already.
Oh, but I'm not a spy. I'm an undercover investigator. I've actually been after the Phantom myself. Investigator? That's like a little wholesome to me.
A person who hides his identity in secrecy and secretly investigates in order to uncover information. And that's what you really are, Fulbright?
Oh, but I don't know why the judge came out of there. Oh, that's right. I was working to track down the Phantom, but sadly, even though I was supposed to catch the spy ended up catching me. He took my family hostage and forced me to cooperate with him. Why?
Objection!
You're telling us now. But if what you say is true, then who is the mysterious person Mr. Blackwell and Mr. Starbuck saw?
Oh, he was the Phantom, I tell you. All I did was help them by having that emergency ladder lowered for him.
Objection!
I don't believe you. Then how do you explain the fabricated lighter?
Oh, that was also one of the Phantom's demands. Bringing the detective in charge of the case, it was easy for me to fabricate evidence. Printing the crime on a Theodore Sykes was another one of the Phantom's orders.
And you expect me to buy that?
Fulbright?
What was the Phantom's ultimate objective?
Oh, I was told it was to sabotage the rocket launch. Someone who didn't want the launch to happen must have given him the order. Actually, I have to apologize to you two. The Phantom told me to get close to you. He ordered me to get back that psych profile you have on him.
So he sent a buzzard of his own to tell me this past year, did he?
I haven't been a champion of justice. I've just been a part of evil. And a part of the Phantom who stole the moon rocket and killed Dr. Psych 7 years ago. A part of the Phantom who did.
Oh, enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity.
Oh, I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He's top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. So there's a number of organizations that want him dead. If people believed I was the Phantom, I could be killed on the spot. Why, I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This is the case about the Phantom, after all.
Oh, but the ceiling blown off. I suppose you are vulnerable to a sniper shot in this courtroom.
Just 2 seconds ago, Fulbright was treating Athena like a criminal. Does he really think he's going to lie his way out of this now?
But on the surface, everything does seem to make sense. Let's be bad, Mr. Wright. We can't find a flaw in his logic.
He's right. After we've come all this way, we can't let Fulbright wriggle free now. There, I finally told the truth. Now I hope you see how foolish it was to think I was the Phantom. You're an intelligent man, Prosecutor Blackwell. You'll believe me, right?
I believe you. I don't think you're the Phantom.
What?
How can you say that, Prosecutor Blackwell? It's obvious he's the Phantom.
Silence!
Oh, evidence is everything, right, Dono? Oh, and you must admit there is no clear evidence that Fulbright is the Phantom.
Yes, as I recall, the only solid proof we put up to this point is the fact that Mr. Fulbright fabricated evidence.
But...
Oh, I've known Fulbright here for a year now. And all this time he's been quite intent on rehabilitating me. No, I don't believe his efforts were a lie.
Prosecutor Blackwell!
Oh, this fool truly thought he could reform a death row inmate like me. Oh, he went out of his way in his efforts for me. He actually became quite a nuisance, really.
Oh, Prosecutor Blackwell, you believe me! Oh, please tell me Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't really been taken in by this big phony.
No, he's playing him. Like a fucking fiddle.
However, even if it was against your will, you still acted as the Phantom's accomplice. You will have to pay a price for that. Oh, throw yourself at my mercy and don't ever betray me again. Have you got it?
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, such a modern trust is a very beautiful thing. Well, it looks like everything has been resolved. I can bow head down, not guilty verdict with confidence.
Oh, very good. I'm very glad to hear it. It's all over. Everything's been cleared up. And Miss likes to go free as well.
Mr. Wright, we can't let the trial end here. If we do, the Phantom, the man who killed Clay, will get away.
I know, but... what do I do? Have any proof that Detective Fulbright is the Phantom? Is this it? Is he going to get away just like that? Oh, now, if you'll excuse me, my next investigation awaits. And with that, I'm off.
Thanks, Athena. I'm glad you came to your senses and actually are able to do the therapy thing. I should not have predicted that one.
The defense, no, why, the defense The defendant feels like it's not time for a verdict yet, and would like this trial to continue.
But we're just about to explain to you it has been about progress.
It just doesn't feel right to be standing here. Hey, Apollo, think you can scooch over?
Okay, that's funny.
Athena, what are you doing? I hope we don't get held in contempt of court.
You can't. It's not a real trial.
I have some questions for you, Detective Fulbright. Are you relieved that you're no longer under suspicion of being a phantom? Are you grateful to Prosecutor Blackville for what he's done for you?
Oh, of course I am! But I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart! Athena, where are you going with these questions?
I've yet to hear a single emotion behind any of Detective Fulbright's words, boss. The suspicion against him hasn't been cleared, but he's not feeling happy about it at all.
What? Does that mean...
Well, we may not have any evidence, but the heart doesn't lie.
That's it. Without your special ability, we might not be able to stop him.
Your Honor, the defense has been deeply traumatized by our accusations.
Yeah, well, being before all this, I thought he was about an odd fellow.
If he doesn't get counseling right away, who knows what might happen to him?
Prosecutor Blackwell, can you believe the nonsense the defense is spouting?
Oh, Fulbright, I think you'd better have that counseling.
Oh, not you too!
Oh, you've been making bratty remarks ever since you were accused of being the Phantom. Oh, bratty remarks ever since you were accused of being the Phantom. Such as you're an undercover investigator. Your family had been taken hostage. I fear you might have finally lost it.
But I thought you believed me!
Silence.
Oh, how you amuse me so.
What's going on here?
Oh, that was an excellent bit of psychological manipulation just now, Simon.
Oh, I knew you would catch on, Athena.
Mind filling me in here?
I guess he left you in a dust cell, Mr. Wright. Simon's only pretending to believe Detective Fulbright. Because he knew I'd notice if there was a lack of any emotions, like joy or relief in his response. So he gave me a chance to take a listen. And a listen I did to the voice of Detective Fulbright's heart.
What? You two were working together just now.
Oh, come now, Athena. Show us what is inside Fulbright's heart.
Oh, you got it. I'm check out the instant replay. Widget, mon ami, let's do it.
Oh, thank you for believing in me, Prosecutor Blackwell. I'm an undercover investigator, but the Phantom was coercing me. He stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago. Oh, I've been a bad person cooperating with such a bad man. But it took my family hostage. What else could I do? Even with his all his over-the-top expression and gestures, he registered no emotion at all.
Ah, it's just like I thought. And right in line with the Phantom psych profile. Detective Fulbright, this lack of emotion proves you're the Phantom. Hey! What's going on here?
Wait, hold it. What do you think you're doing, Detective? No, me? I'm not doing anything. He's trying to hack the Mood Matrix program.
He's trying to hack the Moon Matrix program. Can't do anything like this.
Ho!
Oh, fancy devices you have there, but I will not tolerate cheating. No, thank you.
Oh, sorry about that. As an undercover agent, I tend to use my secret arsenal without even thinking. More like as a spy.
Thanks, Prosecutor Blackwell. There. Now you can't hack me anymore. I dare you try and hide your lack of emotions from us.
Oh, like emotions. What are you talking about? Of course I have feelings. Oh, as a matter of fact, you wound me very deeply with your accusations.
What's going on? All of a sudden I'm getting an overwhelming happiness rating.
Oh, but he's literally crying a river over there. Oops, my mistake. How about this? Go!
Yeah, now I'm as angry all of a sudden.
What's he trying to pull? Like it or not, it will appear our friend is not completely without emotion. Just as it says in Dr. Sykes' profile, the Phantom, the subject has a unique psychological makeup of almost no emotional fluctuation.
Oh, I get it. So he has some emotions, right?
Precisely, which leads me to wonder why you can't sense any emotion from him at all. I believe he is most likely because he's controlling his emotions. Oh, very good, Prosecutor Blackwell. You are correct. The result of my daily training. Very important skill for us undercover investigators, you know. More like for us spies. Seriously. But I wonder why he suddenly showed up several strong emotions. Wait a minute. I think I know. I sense there is a feeling you're trying to hide with your exaggerated emotions, Detective. Oh! Feeling I'm trying to hide. Oh, that's a good one. No, you're the ones who've been saying I'm the Phantom because I don't have any emotions. I was just trying to show you the range of deep emotions I truly possess.
Oh, then you have no objections of me trying to analyze you, right?
No. Analyze away. But I will say it again, I am not the Phantom. And be forewarned that your analysis will have no effect. Because you're about to see what another undercover agent can really do. Me, the Phantom? No way. Oh, I'm so sad. Can't you see? I told you I have emotions. How dare you accuse me of being someone else who could have, who would kill someone over a moon rock? I do regret cooperating with the Phantom, of course. Oh, but I'm so glad this whole misunderstanding is cleared up now.
This is, ow, my ears. But I'm glad I actually heard that one.
I found it. I found the emotion you're truly feeling. What? Hidden in the middle of that chaotic storm, I saw one emotion that never disappeared. When you talked about the moon rock, you felt a fear that wouldn't fade. Fear, huh? A fear that a man hardly feels any emotions, huh?
And it was a response to that moon rock.
Detective Fulbright, I presume you feel fear concerning the moon rock because...
Excuse me, just going to,
You failed to steal it.
You tried but failed to steal the moon rock. That stain on your career as a spy has left you feeling afraid. Well, but the moon rock did indeed disappear from the laboratory. And I'd hardly think a person who feels little fear would feel fear for something like that. Oh, don't everyone jump on Phoenix hype train all at once now. Didn't the topic of the spy feeling fear most in the discussion?
You? Your identity will be revealed?
Of course. That's it. Well, enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity. Oh, I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He's top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. So there's a number of organizations that will want him dead. If people found out I was the Phantom, I'd be killed on the spot. I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This case about the Phantom, after all. Detective Fulbright, I think you know why you would. I think I know why you would feel afraid. You're afraid that the moon rock will somehow reveal your identity. Oh, if his identity would be revealed, he would be killed immediately. Oh, that's certainly enough to make even the Phantom feel afraid. Me afraid? I don't know what you're talking about.
So, there really is something about the moon rock that would reveal his identity.
Apparently so. Wait a minute. Maybe the Phantom didn't so much as steal the moon rock, but more like he had to take it with him. Because there was something on it that would reveal his true identity?
Oh, bye.
And where do you think you're going? Me. I'm not going anywhere. Is it just me, or is he going to use that weird red watch thing and just get away? How many more of those toys does he have? Where can I get myself some? Detective Fulbright, you will answer honestly to the court right now. Why do you feel fear in connection to the moon rock? Oh, in justice we trust! Not emotions, Mr. Lawyer. Evidence is everything. I'm the Phantom because I'm afraid. Don't make me laugh. Ah! What was that just now?
But all human beings have arts and experience emotion. Sometimes just analysing the case from a psychological perspective is the best way to find the truth.
It's all just a waste of time. Your efforts in analysis serve no purpose. And now this dark age of law, nobody will believe your claim that it's effective. In an era where evidence is fabricated, do you truly expect feelings to be accepted as proof? And where exactly is your proof that I fear the moon rock of any way?
Oh, well, I admit I don't have any conventional proof, but I still say examining a person's arts has its merits.
Oh, really? And why don't you listen carefully with those special ears of yours? Listen to the voices of the hearts of the people in the gallery.
Ruh-roh. All I hear is distrust.
As you can see, the people are on my side. Because all they see is a strange little girl using a weird little machine.
But it's not like I use analytical psychology to falsely prove people.
Oh, he's got Athena doubting herself. Miss Leg's analytical psychology has breathed new life into the courtroom. It's freed the hearts of many witnesses who have been the key to getting the truth. What nonsense! Your other defense's claim is a false one. I don't feel any kind of fear when it comes to the moon rocks.
I see. Very well, I'll give the option to give the opinion of the court. At a trial, might appeal in a person's emotions not quite as compelling as actual evidence is.
But Your Honor,
There, you see, nobody believes you, and your trumped-up charges.
However, I do believe Miss Piper's analysis can contribute to making the truth clear. I've seen her do this firsthand several times already.
Surely you jest.
so does that mean you'll accept my findings on this trial, Your Honor?
Yes, I believe your claim, Miss Pipes. I think there is merit in examining the way a witness feels in regards to the moon rock. That is the court's opinion on this matter.
Then that's a win for me. Now, win for analytical psychology. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell the court the reason for your fear.
Analytical psychology, my fears? Fine. I'll show you precisely why those abstract things can't be considered evidence.
And I think... we shall call it there for now. I have a feeling we're almost done, but I don't know if the almost done is, now or in 2 hours from now. What I do know, though, is that tomorrow will most likely be the last stream of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy Dual Destinies. I don't see how we can go on from here, unless we want to do the DLC case, but... I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Give me a little bit to have a once-over, and I'll let you know how I feel about that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Today was, interesting? I feel like we're spinning our wheels. The DLC case is worth it, in my opinion, but fairs if you want to skip it. Yeah, I've been having writing issues with the game this whole time, and I have yet to have those fears assuaged. I guess it's more that I'm just not satisfied. I don't feel like have the flow. I miss Shu Takami's writing, dog. I miss it so fucking much. That's fair. This is the first game without Shu Takami at the helm, because he was busy with the Great Ace Attorney. And you can definitely feel it. I can feel it so fucking hard, man. Like, I just want more Shu Takami games, dog. I want them so hard. Like, I feel like I played all of them. Maybe them modeling Spark Brushel broke his heart. Maybe them modeling Spark Brushel on him broke his heart. There is no fucking Brushel? But he directed that one! He had the final say! The fuck you mean, Brushel? Look it up, they said it was based on Takami. And in the same interview, they also said women might hate him. To be fair, he does have this weird fascination with underage women in his games that keep popping up. Then again, this game is no fucking different, because I'm pretty sure the fucking Turnabout School was a high school, not a college, and those are in fact not adults. The translation just made them adults. I have no proof of this. It is wild conspiracy theory town. But yeah. Oh, I feel so bad for the man. He can write like a goddamn champion, and his games just have that fucking sauce. God, make another Ghost Trick. Or another, just, I need him to make something with words in it. Yep. I need something from that man. Or I just need him to be happy. One of the two. I want to see more art from him, or I want him to be happy. One of the two. One thing's for sure. Turnabout Furry has fucked me up in the worst way. I miss Herlock Sholmes. But, with that being said, let's go see who's online. Whom are we, can we raid the Twitch crowd too? That being said, once again, I will just remind everyone that I may be very disappointed in the game from a writing perspective, but dear God, the presentation of this game is top fucking notch. The music, the graphics, The models, they look pretty damn nice. Now, it's nothing compared to fucking Trucy and Apollo Justice, but then again, what could be? Mr. Hat will eat your fucking soul. Presentations art are very nice, absolutely. And this fucking music! Good shit. Anyway, I'm going to go throw you over to a friend of mine who is playing some Satisfactory. Hope you all have a good time over with Kie. She is not here. She's also been streaming for 7 hours. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm a little hungry. And yeah, take care. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye. Where's the buttons?